In this video, we're going to talk about how to apply for a US visa. Dumaguing, and in this channel we talk about anything about travel, from hotels, airports, how to get to a destination, and of course Philippine destinations. But in this week's video we are going to talk about how to apply for the US visa, because last year in September 2018 I applied for a US visa and got denied. But it's the thing that it's worth it for me to share to you my experience and how to do it yourself in applying for a US visa. But for the rest of the videos, I'm gonna talk in Tagalog because I have applied in the Philippines and most likely Filipinos will be watching this. So for those who are English speakers, let me know. I will try to put up a subtitle on this video if you're an English speaker. And for those who are Cebuanos, mga Bisaya, pasensya na, mag-Tagalog ta since everybody wants me to speak Tagalog. And for those who are speaking Tagalog speakers, pagpasensya na po. Niyo na po ang Tagalog ko kasi Bisaya po ako, lumaki pa akong sa Mindanao, andito na po ako sa Cebu ever since. Bisaya po talaga ako. Tapos, minsan ko lang nagagamit yung Tagalog. Kasi Bisaya kami dito sa Cebu. Or unless I talk to someone in Tagalog or I go to Manila or somewhere in Luzon. So that's pretty much it. Pagpasensyahan niyo po ang Tagalog ko. So I hope that you won't mind na minsan mag-i-English din ako kasi hindi ko kabisado lahat ng term. And mas ma-express ko, masasabi ko yung dapat kong sabihin in English. Kaya ako nag-i-English dito sa channel na to. So, para sa inyo, magtatagalog ako sa video na to. But, before anything else, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up. If you like this video, if it was at least helpful in learning how to apply for a US visa, and of course it was helpful for you to with yourself. And if you like it more better, you can also share this video to help this channel grow. And please do subscribe to my channel. But I've already made a video about my interview. If you haven't watched that, just click here. But if you haven't processed the application for a visa, then this will be the video for you. Sa pag-apply po ng US visa, apat lang po yan na steps. Number 1 is you must complete the DS-160 form, or which is also known as the non-immigrant visa application form. Second is to pay the fee, which is as of right now is $160 or 8,800 pesos. Third is to schedule your appointment online. And of course, fourth is the interview, which is on the other video. But before anything else, here are the couple of things that you will need in completing this whole process. You'll need your passport that is not yet expired. Remember po na if ma-approve po kayo, pwedeng mabigyan kayo ng 10 years na US visa. So make sure that your passport will not be expired in 6 months. The best po na mga ilang taon pa po ito magiging valid para sulit naman yung pag-apply nyo ng visa. Second is your digital photo. Pumunta po kami ng mama ko sa isang photography shop, Photoshop. Basta pumunta kami, nagpa-picture po kami. At sinabi po namin na US visa na picture. Iba po yung 2x2, iba po din yung US visa picture. Kasi may standard po yung US Embassy sa photo nila. At saka alam po yun ng photo studio. Photo studio pala. Another is the information kung saan kayo pupunta sa US. Like, if you're gonna visit a relative, kung saan siya nakatira, anong ginagawa niya doon, anong trabaho niya, saan siya nagtatrabaho, ilang taon na siya doon, yung address niya, and of course, your personal information. Parang biodata lang. Ito po yung kailangan sa DS-160 form. Yung work mo, yung education mo, anong current status mo, yung current salary mo, kung saan ka nag-aral. So, before starting all this, please prepare all this information para continuous yung pag-apply niyo ng visa. O, walang problema. Or hindi kang maghihintay ng answer ng isang relative mo kung saan siya nakatira while filling out the form. So, let's talk about the first step, which is completing the DS-160 form, which is the non-immigrant visa application form. Ang ibig pong sabihin nito, ito po yung mga tourist lang or for medical purpose lang na pupunta ka sa US at wala kang plano mag-work or mag-stay doon sa US for a long period of time. To fill out the DS-160 form, you must go to their website. Ilalagay ko po yung link sa baba sa description ng video na to. Simple lang po, select nyo lang yung embassy na kung saan tayo mag-a-apply. Example is the Manila US Embassy, and then there's a security question or CAPTCHA code. You just have to enter the code which is shown on the photo. And then select the start an application. Take note po, you have about 15 minutes to finish this whole thing. Medyo madami yung question, so be prepared with the information that you need. And after that, the first thing you will see is something similar to this. Please take note of the 10-digit code. Hindi po ito the same every time nakiklik kayo ng start an application. This is a unique code. So, please take note of this. Write it on a note or in a piece of paper para alam nyo kung ano ito. Napaka-importante po nito para sa application nyo. So, isulat nyo po sa isang papel o screenshot nyo po. And then, at the bottom, you will be asked for what you want to be the security question of your application. If you have a lot of choices there, the answer, you should also remember the answer kasi you just have a few minutes to complete this application form. Pero wag po kayo mag-alala if na-timed out po kayo kasi remember, there's the start application, upload an application, or retrieve an application. Click nyo lang po yung retrieve an application tapos enter yung 10-digit code na sinulat nyo sa papel o na screenshot ninyo. And then, you will be then asked the security question na dapat alam nyo. And sana na-take note nyo rin po yung security question nyo at yung nilagay nyo na answer. So, huwag po kayo mag-alala if na-timed out po kayo. Pwede nyo pong balikan uli yung application nyo para makompleto ito. So, as long as you haven't clicked submit o as long as hindi nyo na-click o na-submit yung form nyo, yung DS-160 form, pwede nyo po i-edit, i-change, i-update. Once po na na-click nyo po yung submit, hindi na po yun ma-change. So, make sure po na yung mga information na nilagay natin ay tama, review it before clicking submit. Once you click submit, you will then have a similar page to this. You can have it printed right away, you can have it emailed to you as a PDF file, or you can have it screenshot para ma-print nyo later. Kailangan nyo pong ito i-print kasi ito po yung isa sa mga requirements para makapasok kayo sa US embassies on the day sa interview po ninyo. At ito po yung DS-160 form. Ito po yung pinakita ko doon sa US embassy. Actually, this is just a copy kasi dalawa po yung piniprint ko para you know, sure lang. So, ngayon, step 2 na tayo is to pay the fee. So, now, once you completed the DS-160 form, you can now pay the US visa fee, which is currently $160. At ang exchange rate po ng US Embassy that time is 55. So, we paid 8,800. So, yung currency exchange po ng US Embassy ay hindi po nagdedepende sa international currency exchange. May sarili po silang currency exchange for some reason. You can pay the fee online through BPI pag may BPI po kayo o BankNet. May link po ako sa baba kung saan kayo pwede mag-pay through BankNet. Pero kung gusto niyo pong over the counter o pumunta po kayo sa bangko ng BPI kasi wala kayong BPI account, pwede po kayo pumunta sa BPI at doon po magbayad ng 8,800. Para sa mga over the counter po o sa mismong BPI bank, kailangan niyo po mag-print ng isang form. Ganito po yung itsura ng kailangan niyo i-print. Make sure po na 2 copies na i-print niyo per person. And every time na i-click niyo po ang link na ito, it will be always a unique code for that certain form. Pagdating niyo po sa BPI na bank, sabihin niyo po sa guard na magbabayad kayo for a US visa kasi may kiosk sila doon kung saan kayo pwedeng mag-process muna. I-enter niyo po muna doon yung information na kailangan nila. And then once your number will be called, you will then be able to pay the 8,800. Once nakapagbayad na po kayo, pwede na po kayo mag-proceed sa step 3, which is scheduling your appointment. First thing is go to this website and then register. If possible, using the same emails sa application mo. If madami kayo, like for example, pamilya kayo, kagaya na ako at saka mom ko, account ko lang, tapos i-attach ko lang siya. Ako lang yung mag-register, tapos sa schedule, I will have her with me as a group interview. So, pwede po na yung father will create the account and then the rest of the family will attach as a group. Once po na-complete na po yung registration niyo, we'll see something look like this. Tapos, pwede na po kayo mag-start ng group scheduling request. Hindi po immediately magre-reflect sa website nila yung payment ninyo. It can take 24 to 48 hours to reflect on that website. Hindi po nyo makiklik yung schedule appointment ninyo while it is not yet activated o hindi pa nag-reflect yung payment ninyo. So, once na-reflect na yung payment ninyo sa website nila, you will then be able to click that and schedule your appointment. To schedule the appointment, just select the month and then yung araw na gusto nyo pumunta if available po to. Sa baba po ng calendar, makikita nyo po yung available time slots. Ito po yung oras na open sa kanila na pwede kayong magpa-schedule o sumama sa schedule na yon. If for some reason, hindi pa kayo makakommit later, if for example, for us, just like us po, na nag-change mind kami sa oras, pwede po kayo magpa-change schedule for free right there on the website. Just click on the reschedule appointment and do the same process na select the month and the day and the time. Sa kaso namin, ililipat po kami pa Manila mula dito sa Cebu para magpa-interview on that same day. So, tapos yung estimated time arrival po namin is 7 at saka sabi po ng mga kaibigan ko na kailangan ko mga 2 oras kasi sa araw na yan Wednesday at saka Baclaran Day daw po at baka traffic kami. So, I needed about 2 hours daw. So, pagpunta naman namin doon, mga 1 hour lang naman yung trip. So, okay lang. And then, ayun, nakompleto mo na, nakaschedule ka na. The fourth step will be then the US visa interview. For my experience sa US visa interview, watch this video. Pero ano po yung dadalhin niya sa US visa interview? 5 lang po hinihingi nila. Number 1 is yung passport mo na hindi expired. And then second is your photo. For those who have photos na hindi nakapasa sa standards nila sa US Embassy na mismo, wag po kayo mag-alala. Andun lang po sa loob ng US Embassy, there's a photo booth area na pwede po kayo magpa-picture. At baka submit kayo ng agad-agad ng picture na qualified sa standards nila. Third is the receipt of your payment. Wala po akong kopya ngayon kasi na-submit ko na sa kanila. And fourth is your DS-160 form, which is this one. I-print nyo po lahat. Wag lang po itong isang page na to. Lahat. So, bali dalawa po sila. And then lastly is the confirmation. Andito po yung appointment confirmation. Ilang page ba to? 3. 3 page. Kailangan nyo talagang i-print. Ay, 4 na pages po to. Pero yun lang po yung nire-require nila. Pero kung makapagdadala po kayo ng bank certificate, especially if kayo pong magbabayad ng trip ninyo to the US, if you have a business naman po, pwede din kayo magdala ng mga business certificate ninyo or anything that can prove na you have a business here under your name. Na-deny po ko, pero yung mama ko, naka-approve naman, she have a 10 years visa. So, pwede na po siyang parang Manila lang yung US sa kanya ngayon. So, as you can see, wala po yung mama ko ngayon dito sa room na to kasi andun po siya sa Amerika. Pero lilipad na po siya pabalik dito. By the time you're gonna watch this video, andito na po siya sa Pilipinas. Hindi na po ako mag-isa sa bahay na ito. Pero talagang plano niya bumalik this year naman ulit doon kasi nagustuhan niya talaga yung Manila. Hindi siya nag-regret nang nag-apply talaga siya at saka pumunta talaga doon siya sa Amerika. First time niya pong nag-solo flight, nag-solo travel, she was scared na pumunta siya doon, na siya lang mag-isa kasi dapat kasama ako kasi natatakot siya. Hindi niya alam kung anong gawin. Kahit yung domestic flight lang po, natatakot na po siya. So sobrang takot niya na siya lang mag-isa na pumunta sa US. Pero pag experience naman niya, okay naman. Kasi, shoutout po pala sa Cathay Pacific, thumbs up. Especially kay Uni. Uni ba yung pangalan niya? Uni, thank you very much for taking care of my mom. Because I asked her online on Twitter to have my mom check. I'm so thankful that Cathay Pacific have this meet and assist program. This is ideally for those young ones na sila lang mag-isa mag-fly or for those who are senior citizens who have never flown or need some assistance in flying alone. So yun po, nakuha ng mama ko. Thank you, Uni. Thank you, Cathay Pacific. Hindi po sponsor dito. Nagpapasalamat lang po talaga ako kasi dahil sa kanila, nakapunta po yung mama ko. Hindi po siya natakot kasi there is really someone na, nag-assist sa kanya mula sa pag-check-in niya hanggang talagang nakita sila ng sister ko. Ito po, yung mama ko, as you can see right now, she is being assisted. She is in a wheelchair by by Cathay Pacific staff. Thank you po sa uni. Thank you so much. Cathay Pacific, thumbs up to their meet and assist program. Thumbs up to it, and my mom loves it, and I think she will be flying often with you guys. Po, sa mga ma-approve, sayang, makita-kita sana tayo sa Amerika. Pero maybe next time I am given a chance to reapply. But I have to fix myself, my situation first. Kasi may rason naman talaga sila na ma-deny ako. Kasi kasalanan ko din. I have my mistakes. So better watch that video. Baka ganun din situation nyo. Especially if freelancer kayo. Then maybe that video will be very helpful for you. So yun po, salamat po sa pagpanonood dito sa video ko. Sana nakatulong sa inyo, na-appreciate yung ginagawa ko. If you're new here, please subscribe to this channel. If you have already subscribed, thank you so much. Please don't forget to share this video if you appreciate what I just shared to you. Then please give this video a thumbs up. And please, if you have any questions, kung may mga pangutana mo, mga Bisaya dila, kung may mga pangutana, if may mga questions po kayo, please don't hesitate to comment it down below the video. So, yun lang po. Sana na-appreciate nyo po ang video na to. Thank you po sa mga nanood. Daghang salamat sa mga nagtanaw. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you guys on the next video next week, every Friday in this channel. So, see you guys next week. Bye!